On, who's also at Lancaster. I'm presenting our P-PITEE project, which is participatory policies for IoT at the edge ethics. Also on behalf of Louisa Miller, who was working on this project with us at Lancaster, but also our partners from Lancaster City Council, Ben Wainwright and Kirsty Chikansky. We also had partners from the University of Aberdeen. And this project ran last year from May to December. It's finished now. And really our aims were to explore and support ethical deployment of Internet of Things sensors and systems, particularly looking at public space deployment of these systems. And the project idea actually came out of questions from our existing relationship with Lancaster City Council. And they were really interested in saying, well, when these technologies are being proposed or deployed, and they are thinking about deploying these as a council and in the local area, how do we make sure we have policies which ensure that that is done in a secure and ethical way? So we collaborated with them to help them develop these policies. We also wanted to extend some existing work that was done at the University of Aberdeen to help produce a digital tool to ask some of the key questions to evaluate these proposed deployments or deployments already out there to again support this ethical and secure practice.
So I'm going to quickly go through what we've done during the project. So we conducted 2 walking workshops. In this project we call workshop here. The workshop is visually, you can walk around the city and discuss a potential IoT deployment in a public realm. We used how to open the discussion was we used the design fiction, which is a speculative design approach. Expand the future. You're not just thinking about plausible future, but also the possible futures. At the same time, we didn't want to miss out the hand-on interaction with the participants, so we print out the field guide and ask them to think about what is potential benefit, risk, challenges, and opportunity of IoT in public place. Our first participants were from Lancaster City Centre. We literally take them through this 9 stations around the Lancaster City Centre. And how we formulate the design fiction is we literally pick the ordinary object from the public realm and then march to design fictions. For instance, lamppost turn into smart light and the bollard turn into traffic monitoring systems. And the second workshop was done digitally. We invite the participant to our virtual Lancaster City Centre. It was built on the GatherTown. It's an online conferencing platform. I don't know if you've ever used it, but it's a really cool platform that people can just virtually walk around in a 2D surface, like game look-like surface. But while we are doing this online, but we also wanted to have this hand-on interaction with them. Again, it'll be more like a hybrid approach. So we print the field guide again, send by post, and ask them to complete and send back to us after they're done.
So out of our 2 sets of workshops, the in-person ones and the online ones, we had a set of findings, and the aspects of these deployments, the design fictions, and also some real ones in the city we pointed out, which allowed us to pull together the key things that we put into, we thought would make the contents of a policy. And we held a policy prototyping workshop where we took all these ideas and pulled them together again with City Council representatives to develop a draft policy which we hope will be taken up by them in the future. We also developed our toolkit, which is called the Trustlings Cool Kit. This is now available and live, so you can access this. This QR code works. And it leads people through a series of questions. These are the kind of large questions, but it also goes into more detail about, for example, things like where are the devices, what data are they collecting, who has access. So overall, our outcomes are we have the digital tool, we have the draft policy, which again, as I say, we're hoping that the council will take up. We have research findings. We're presenting this work in 2 weeks' time at the Design Research Society conference, and we're also going to be presenting it at the Association of Internet Researchers conference in November. And we're also having some follow-on public engagement activities. We've got some further funding to run our workshops and activities in other cities around the UK, specifically taking the public into these and thinking about public conceptions of these technologies. Thank you very much.